In today's video, we're going to talk about using named ranges in Excel. Let me go ahead and show you the easiest way, in my opinion, to name a range, and that is go ahead and select your range. So we'll go ahead and do the amount owed, and then up here we have what's called the name box. We'll go ahead and put our cursor there, and let's go ahead and type a name. I'm going to call it amount underscored owed. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. That is now a named range in Excel. Let me go ahead and show you another way to name a range. We'll go ahead and select the amount paid range here. What we want to do is go to the formulas tab here at the top. We want to go to the defined names. We'll click define name. It went ahead and already populated the amount paid name. We have the opportunity to change the scope, the comments, and because we've already selected our range, this is populated here. We'll go ahead and click OK. That too is now a named range. Now, what's the benefit of naming a range? So I'm going to go ahead and put my cursor here in H10, and I'm going to go ahead and start a sum formula. Pretty simple. But what I want you to see is if I start typing amount, notice that here we have two tags, amount owed and amount paid. And the one we want to select is amount owed. So we'll go ahead and double click that. We'll close our parentheses here, and we'll go ahead and click enter. And notice that it went ahead and populated that. The benefit of that is we had the tag when we were typing in our function, but if this list was much longer, I don't have to remember the B11 to B22 when I'm typing out the range. I can just type in amount owed because Excel already knows that range. Let me go ahead and show you this again. We're going to go ahead and do equals, and we'll go ahead and type in amount owed. We'll go ahead and select that again, and then I'm going to go ahead and do subtraction. And I can also use, like, this is just a sum formula here, and it's going to reference that H11. So I used a name range to subtract a different cell, and I can go ahead and hit enter, and notice I went ahead and got an answer.